Welcome everyone. Today is July the 19th. It's a nice summer day, I believe. I don't think it's going to rain today, like it usually does. But here we're with the team at ChainBack. I'm super excited about this one because these guys have, you know, this utility that's, kind of prominent in the Web 2 space, such as file sharing and, you know, um, let me, and like they have this new, kind of software called interplanetary, file system. We'll get into that, talk a little bit about the signed and paid signatures because a lot of people, they want to see, okay, how does Web 2 can integrate with Web 3? Because especially at the moment, with all this finance stuff and the war between old money and rich like new money, it's just a whole battle. So a lot of people, they're thinking about the currency systems and such like that, but also there's other projects that are just not focusing on the whole, I guess, money aspect behind it, because there's other stuff the blockchain could do. So these guys are focusing on file sharing, paid signatures and such like that. So I'm excited to see what these guys have planned. We're going to talk a little bit about, they got staking, they got a bunch of other utilities that are kind of tied in back into the ecosystem on the Ethereum blockchain. So we're going to let the team take it away. Starting off, can you guys introduce yourself and then the team behind ChainBack?
Yeah, sure. Thank you everyone for joining us today. So it's a pretty exciting event for us as we have a lot of things to tell you about ChainBack, our innovative file sharing and distribution tool for Web3 communities. So a little introduction. So let me tell about our team a little bit. So my name is Elliot and I'm a business development officer. I joined this team recently, just a couple months ago, but I have vast experience in conducting Web3 projects. And today with me is my colleague, Farley. He's a co-owner and product owner of ChainBack. And also we have a team of devs that have more than 15 years of experience in Web2 and Web3. So as you can see, we're quite equipped. And now our project is like entering the active development part. We're launching our MVP and we're focusing on developing new products. And also soon we will do a big marketing campaign. So we're kind of very proud of what we achieved so far, but it's only the beginning of our road. And yeah, hope you will enjoy our presentation, and I'm giving the word to my colleague.
Hello. Thanks for a nice introduction. So yeah, my name is Farley. My background is in the crypto since 2017. I've been mainly investing, trading, getting wrecked, rug pull, all that fun stuff. So yeah, I joined the team with the professional devs last December. So this is our first project together, and we successfully have built the platform. It took a while, but it's done. I wouldn't say it's completed completely because new products, new features are coming out, but the main MVP is done. So big shout out and thanks to our community for all this support, all this time, and believing in us. That's very important. So yeah, because 90% of the crypto, as everyone knows, projects, they don't build anything, just a pipeline dream. So we managed to build, and we are here to stay, and we will keep building and bringing new tools to the Web3 community. So yeah, we achieved a few milestones. Just recently, 1,000 Telegram members, and just today 1,000 Twitter members. So yeah, let me tell you a little bit about our just the milestones, and then we can dive into the app, and I can share my screen and show how what we have actually built. So while we were building, we also developed staking pools. So archive token holders can earn passive income. You can check them there on our website. Also, we built and deployed Yana. That is our chatbot, which is in our Telegram group. It's an AI assistant, so you can go and have a chat with her. She can answer any questions related to ChainBack or anything else that you are interested in. So that's, yeah. So also we are listed everywhere on the main token sites, CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, DexTools, obviously, and Crypto.com, and a couple of few more. So that would be the introduction of our project, basically. CryptoFrogs.
Okay, great explanation. So I guess, the idea behind ChainBack, where did you guys get this name from, and the idea of this project, where did it, kind of originate from?
So it's we started as an archive of the Web3. We wanted to build a Web3 archive for similar as a Wayback Machine. So that's the name from ChainBack, like a Wayback Machine, but from on the chain. So that was the initial idea, but then we started adding new features. Basically, we built a more useful tool, I believe, than it was initially planned for.
Okay. So, I guess regarding, specific utilities and such like that, what does ChainBack have, to offer?
So, yeah, well, ChainBack, okay, in terms of utilities, I'll explain now. Or do you want me to share? I can share the screen straight away and show how everything works, and we'll cover with the utilities as well, if that's okay.
Yeah, we could do that, because you guys have, three main aspects. You guys have the file sharing, the ChainBack sign and paid signatures. I just want to learn about, how that works and such like that. So feel free to share your screen. Totally cool.
Okay. Yeah. So oh, yeah. Okay, try to find the right screen. Okay. Can you see the ChainBack website?
Yes, I can.
Perfect. Because it doesn't show in my screen, but anyways, that's good. Let's go. So yeah, this is our website. Basically, you can read all the information about the ChainBack. There's a white paper. There's a staking pool. You can buy archive from here. It will take you to the Uniswap. So yeah, let me show you what we have built. This is so exciting. We've been working on this for the last half year. So this is the app, basically. I'll explain you together with the utility, so it will be more understandable for everyone. So this is our basically the first feature. You can share files with anyone. Anyone can share files any size via IPFS. So IPFS is Interplanetary File System. That is basically a distributed network of the computer, same as blockchain technology. So the files you're sharing, they are distributed, they are safe, they sharded, and no a single node has the full file. So this is how it works. So only you can decode your file from the link that's generated on ChainBack platform. So let me show how it works. It's with just a few simple clicks. You press upload. There you go. You can upload a file. There you go. It's uploading. It's done. So here you can see the hashes. There's a ChainBack hash. There's an IPFS hash. With these hashes, you can find, let's say, your file on IPFS system. With ChainBack Cache, you can find it on ChainBack Explorer. That will explain you about that we have built as well. I'll explain you about that in a second. So, and this is how it works. There's a link that you can share. Just literally took a few clicks. This link you can share with anyone. You can just then paste it, and there you go. Anyone with that link will be able to download the file to their computer, basically. So that's how they will get access. So the next step we have built, oh yeah, did I mention it's for free? Basically everyone can use. But the revolutionary feature is ChainBack Sign. And this is going to be a game changer. This is going to be a new way of for the Web2, Web3 communities to share files and interact with their communities. So when you go here, your file is uploaded. You press Enable ChainBack Sign. So let's say here's the list of settings. You can you can set up download access settings. Let's say there's you want to give access only to your whale community, a whale token. Let's say token holders, whales that are like have 1% or more. So in here, let's say we're gonna paste our ChainBack contract, and the minimum amount will be for us. It's going to be 1%, which is 10 million tokens. So this same settings you can set up for NFT token holders, or you can add specific addresses. You can share only with specific addresses. Like let's say you have a bunch of addresses that you want to share this file. So that way you can interact with your, let's say, community, or like the only addresses that you want to share with. So yeah, this is the first part. You give access to 1% token holders. Also, here are the signatures. With signatures, you can set up as well token holders, as well a minimum amount, but they would have to sign the transaction. That way, you can basically have you can collect the signatures. This can be useful for DAOs, for example, if they want to vote on some case. Let's say that they upload a file where there is some, let's say, roadmap where to go, and if they collect such and such amount of signatures from their holders, they do this, they do that. Basically, yeah, that can be done as well. Also, as a utility, it can be done for airdrops. Let's say project wants to conduct an airdrop, and they want only active members to get that, to receive that airdrop, like to avoid, for example, sniper bots that bought the token in the beginning, and they just want it with active community. So they share. They can share a link for that file to access and collect the signatures, and only the wallets that interact with that file, sign the transaction, they can conduct the airdrops to them. Yeah, and so this could also, like, for example, if you share some insights with your whale group, this will encourage other token holders to top up their account, their wallets with your token, so that they can have access to like early alpha, let's say that, and then make right decisions. So yeah, that is these settings, these two settings. Yeah, you can just here, you can write something like this description will be shown on Explorer as well, and also on Ethereum Explorer. So let's say, welcome frogs. So yeah, that is description. we just add a little description. Here you can see that is, we set up ERC20 token, which is ChainBack. So at the moment, fee is 10,000 archive tokens, which is just like $2-3 maybe. So I'll squeeze in here tokenomics as well. We'll talk about the tokenomics. So all the fees we decided they're gonna be burned. All the fees generated and interacted with the platform. So that will be a bonus for the holders. So the archive token will be deflationary. So it will, the more adoption, the more fees burned, and it will benefit token holders. So yeah, here you can, if you don't have archive, you can buy straight away, and we just enable a ChainBack sign. It's so easy. It's a few clicks. It's just a little bit of we just need to wait for the transaction. You use here default settings. It's 10,000 archive I have in my wallet. I press next. These are Ethereum network fees further, like as usual stuff. You approve the transaction. So while it's uploading, I'll tell you about our next products. That is ChainBack paid signatures. That is, I think, will be a game changer for any Web3 or Web2 communities as well. So let me confirm this transaction. This is Ethereum transaction as also. We are interacting with Ethereum blockchain right now. So while it's loading, so paid signatures will be, imagine like OnlyFans, but decentralized. So everyone will be able to monetize on their files or content, or let's say AI researchers will be able to share their data sets with other AI researchers, or blockchain researchers will be able to share their research with anyone, and that way they would monetize that. Well, and also like influencers, let's say, they will be able to share and monetize their insights or exclusive content with their community and generate revenue straight away in their wallet. So yeah, in decentralized and safe manner, and share with only people they want to share, let's say. So yeah, while we're waiting, so yeah, Explorer, I'll tell you about the Explorer as well. So yeah, let's hope that it's uploading soon. If you have any questions, you can ask meanwhile.
Great. This is I'm really impressed, because when me and Mike did research for the project, we're like, okay, this is pretty cool and stuff like that. But now you're showing it out and you're in action and stuff like that. It's just so much more cooler. I guess, although obvious for the most part, how does this technology kind of ensure and enhance user privacy, security, and transparency? So just in case, we have some newer people in here who are a little bit curious about that aspect.
So yeah, the security, as I said, is decentralized. File sharing via IPFS. We're using IPFS underlying protocol, which is same as blockchain. It's distributed. Your file is encrypted, and it's sharded, and it's distributed all over the computer network. So not any node holds the full file. Only you can decode with basically with the ChainBack hash. So on the ChainBack platform. So that's how it works. It's cryptography. So I don't have a technical background, so I might not be able to explain exactly like how it works, but that's like kind of in a graded theory, and yeah, without too much technical details. But yeah, so if you understand how blockchain works, it's very similar. So yeah, our file, I think it's uploaded. It just gave some warning. Let me show you a little bit more, and then we can return to questions again. So here, when the file is uploaded, you can see there is a settings. It is set up for only token holders with 1%. In this case, it's the ChainBack holders who has 1% of the supply in their wallets, aka whales, I guess. So here's all the information about the hashes and the blocks, timestamps. So a fee. Also, when you connect your wallet, you can obviously only do that when you connect your wallet. You can see there are my uploads. It's like your own vault where you can see what files you have uploaded in the past. So yeah, this is Ethereum hash. I'll show you that you can find this transaction on Ethereum blockchain. It opens Etherscan. This is the transaction. If you want to see the details, you press see more. And here is it's encrypted, so you need to decode the input data. And as you can see, there's a ChainBack hash. You can see this ChainBack hash. This is an IPFS hash, which you will be able to find your file on IPFS system. There's a description that we wrote, welcome CryptoFrogs. So yeah, and there are a few other cryptography, some numbers, let's say signature. I think that's the wallet signature. So yeah, that is how it works. And there's a fee you can see here as well on Ethereum. So that is pretty much it, how it works. So this is how it's pretty much straightforward. I guess you can just go and play around with so this, now you can share this link when everything is set up. You can share this link with your, let's say we share with our community, and this is a good way of publicly sharing, let's say, insights or secret information. You share like this, it's good for marketing and it's a fun way to interact. So you can say, let's say there is some hidden information, only 1% holders will be able to access it. So that will encourage, curious people to maybe top up their wallet. So it will be a positive for the project growth. Tokenomics I mentioned. So yeah, that is everything about the platform. If you have any questions, you can feel free to ask. And in a minute, I'll explain you. I'll tell you more about our future plans as well. So
all right, I'm really impressed. This is great. I absolutely love this. So nice. I guess operating with an opportunist, I guess, industry, having a strategic advantage by using this, this IPFS. But I saw in your white paper that you guys kind of have an AI use case when it comes to document classification. So could you talk a little bit about this? Because I'm curious to know more about this.
Yeah, we, as you know, with the file sharing, there is always a risk that it's going to be maybe abused and maybe some legal content shared and stuff like that. So we will be implementing an AI that will be analyzing the files that's been uploaded. So if there will be any illegal content, that should be flagged out and not able to upload. Basically, that's our security plan to implement AI in that manner.
Right. I guess touching on you talked a bit about DAOs and such like that, and you guys are a DAO yourself. So by holding archive, people have the ability to vote on, certain important decisions, participate in governance processes with your ecosystem. So why did you guys decide to go with the community-focused approach to this development?
Well, so that was, as I said, that was at the very beginning that we were that way. even our link. The domain is chainback.org, that we wanted to go that route. But now when we have built more useful tools rather than just archive, so we will be for-profit organization. So for us to be able to build new tools and new features. But that was initial idea. Maybe in the future we will reconsider going DYOR road as well. But for now, because we need resources to build, and also charge fees to keep developing the platform. So we no longer can be like a non-profit. But DAO road, I think we can still reconsider. Yeah, when we go fully decentralized and the protocol will be built, maybe we can pass it to the community. So yeah.
Right. Great. So I guess, talking a little bit about another utility you guys have is the staking pools, which offers, like obviously I'd love to see that, but especially, for long-term projects such as yourselves, why did you guys offer 8 different pools specifically? And, what are the APYs on each and the lock periods and such like that?
Yeah, so those pools are it's just the specifics of the contract. So that's why we offered 8 pools. Because one pool is like 3% maximum you can you can stake. So that's why we can add as many as pools as we want, as we can, or as necessary. So when all the pools were filled, we open new pools every couple of days. So now it's 8 pools, and the differences between APIs is if you manage, let's say, to secure the whole pool with 3% of your holdings, then you get 100% API from that pool. So that's the difference.
Okay. I guess, I love that the fact that you guys, have 75% of all platform income will be burned into archive. So where does the other 25% go? Does that goes towards, development, marketing, I would assume?
Yeah, that will go to marketing and development. So right now, so far, we managed to cover all the development costs, marketing costs. We're gonna start burning more, and also more marketing, more adoption. So that will be all pushed.
I guess, following up on this question, have you guys, ever thought of introducing like an NFT, for example, like an NFT collection where, holders, instead of burning that 75%, they could just earn that income. We just talked, about proportionally, distributing them in archive tokens instead of burning them. Would that be like a thought in the future? Or?
That would be actually, good. There are several options. So first, we also share those fees with the token holders who stake. So those fees goes there as well, the percentage of the fees. And we could implement NFTs as well in the future. But we're just now at the moment focusing on the platform building and the features to roll out. That's the main focus. But we listen to the community, all the possibilities. We have taken notes. We can decide what we can do. It's like it will be a community-based project. So we're happy that everyone would be using it, and then we can decide what we can do with it.
Okay, cool. I guess, talking a little bit about, you guys talked a little bit about the taxes and liquidity situation. So could we go quickly touch upon, ChainBack's token economy? So this includes taxes, liquidity, locks, and supply distributions. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so taxes for 4% on buys and 4% on sales. liquidity were locked for 1 year initially. Now it's 6 months left. That will be extended, obviously. Platform fees will be burned. That will add value to the token holders, and will make token deflationary. That's, I guess, about it from tokenomics side.
Fair play. All right. So, I guess talking about the white paper, I noticed you guys have a multi-year 4-phase roadmap. So could you quickly go over it just for people that haven't checked out the website, and what can people expect from in the future, short term as well as long term?
So the short term, next feature that will be released out, that will be paid signatures, which is already in the latest stages of development. Paid signatures will allow for everyone basically share their content and get rewarded for that by collecting signatures. So that will be useful for influencers, also maybe for some projects, as I said, for AI researchers, blockchain researchers. Basically, ChainBack Sign will be able. ChainBack Sign you will be able to use it as a tool, as a marketplace. You will be able to sell files. So also, as I mentioned, we have Yana bot, chatbot, which is AI assistant bot. That is in our, it's already developed, but we will be also releasing to the general public for the other projects. They will be able to use it. We're thinking of maybe a token launch separate for Yana. So with adoption, we'll see how that goes. That's in the near future. Also, another product that's in more maybe this year or early next year that's been in development. Also, there is a ChainBack escrow contract. As with the signatures, paid signatures, basically you will be able to create also with ChainBack Sign a contract between two parties that they will be able to lock in a value in the contract, and both parties will have to agree on certain things that's been done from one party to the other party. And when those things are done, the value will be released to the right party. So I think that is very useful tool for the Web3 community, especially when you have to deal with unknown people who you maybe first time business, you don't trust, but you have to pay them. They have to do some job, not always they do, so this is going to be useful for projects as well. So to hire, let's say, some influencers or someone or web designers or whatnot. And if the job is not done, they're not going to get out the value from the contract. And obviously we will be pushing after this launch. We will be pushing for the adoption, partnerships, collaborations, and more marketing. And the future plans, the near future, maybe next year at some point when the platform will be completed with all the necessary features. As you know, in a bull market, there are high gas fees. So for us to get more adoption and lower the fees, we'll be also migrating to another chains, L2s maybe. So that's in decision, in the pipeline. So that's kind of roadmap for the near a year, let's say, the next year, this year and next year, and future plans. Obviously, we'll see. We'll see how it goes, and maybe we're sure there will be new features that we'll be implementing down the line. We need community feedback. We have really good community feedback from our community, from our early investors. They are so they've been using platform from time to time, and we're getting positive and negative feedback as well, and we listen and we implement, we change stuff. So yeah, so far it's been good. Yeah.
Right, sounds great. So I guess, obviously you guys are trying to take, stuff one step at a time, building a, strong foundation. I get that, the long-term vision and such like that. But, in terms of legal and compliance, how does ChainBack kind of ensure compliance with, data privacy laws and, regulations, of course?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, we have thought about it. We have legal team in our team, so that will be we will be following all the necessary all the necessary laws and jurisdictions wherever we're going to be operating. I'm not a legal expert myself, so but I know that's why we're going to be implementing AI as well to censor the illegal content. Privacy is very important as well, and it's been also worked on. Everything will be compliant, it's safe. Because we are using IPFS system, so it adds another layer of safety. If to compare with Web 2, for example, file storage, where they have to rely on centralized servers, so this is kind of distributed. It's more safe than Web 2.
All right. I guess, getting into our last couple questions, before we start community questions, of course, to kind of summarize everything, why would you personally consider ChainBack a great service to use and a project to add to a long-term portfolio?
So, first of all, that is something new in file sharing. There's no other project like that with these kind of features. So we will be competing with other file sharing projects. So the total, at the moment, as far as I know, the total market cap of the file sharing tokens is about 5 billion, I believe. If we even manage to capture 1% of all that will be a 40 million market cap. But we believe we will reach that and surpass in a bull run. This is kind of revolutionary for Web3. That will be able to interact in a new, fun way, share the content. Also, the fees will be burned. So this is going to be a deflationary token. So it'll be good for token holders. So we thought about all that as well.
All right, sick. So guys, we're gonna let you guys, drop your community questions. Oh, you guys are already fast enough. Okay. So, okay, hold up. Man, there's so many questions coming in. The chat is literally just going crazy. All right. Man, and I hate that. Okay, one of the most promised utilities of Archive is content creation and curation, empowering users to take control over their content sharing. How will you avoid the flood of low-quality content being uploaded in order to earn rewards, which could possibly dilute the value of the archive? And also, how will you ensure that the moderators of this content won't approve content that aligns with their views or biases, rather than what is most valuable or relevant to the archive users, which could in turn make it harder for users to find the information they need? That's a really good question.
Yeah, it's a really good question. Thanks for the question. So I just want to iterate that Archive and the ChainBack, it's not it's a tool, basically. Anyone can upload anything and share with anyone with the link. And so they will be able to use. We're not going to be curate content on the platform. It will be up to them. Let's say influencers wants to upload whatever the content want. If they see there is a value, if they want to collect the signatures, they can write a description and share with their community. Obviously, do their own marketing for that. And if it's up to anyone, they can pay for that or not. So it's like more like a tool rather than a platform where you can see you can see on Explorer, as I showed you, but there won't be like a platform like an Instagram where you can see who shared what. It's just like a tool. So I hope that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that does make sense. Okay, well, I'm just looking at these questions. All right, I guess for the archive content, I guess it's kind of like an X-rated question. Twin Brothers ask is, as a porn star, do you accept X-rated content on your platform? And is there specific criteria or regulation guiding the type of content within the archive ecosystem?
So very good question. That's why we will be implementing AI, but I believe that the porn is not illegal. So it's up to influencers or models to use it. It's free to use as long as there is no abusive, some kind of, so that will go through AI censoring eventually.
I look through the questions, but the thing is, every time I find a good question, it sends me all the way back to the bottom because so many people are typing at the same time. Okay, Daniel Joseph asks, his partnerships are one way to get a better position in the market. It keeps going up. Talking about strategic partnerships, or do you have any partnerships, or I guess that's including your collaborations that could be beneficial to result in exponential growth for your team? English was a little bit better.
Yeah, so we have a few partnerships, few microcaps partnerships that we already in a collaboration with like a Nerf, another archive AI. So, but in the future, we have also in the pipeline few partnerships that we're waiting for our platform to be built. So that all is in process, and we right from now, since the platform is built and it's already usable, we will be looking for more partnerships that will be actually using our platform. Right now, in this beginning stage, we were partnering with similar projects that in a similar stage. We collaborated on some stuff, used their bots, stuff like that. But in the future, we are looking into more partnerships, more collaborations that will be actually implementing and using our platform for their own projects and for their communities.
All right. Hold up. I found a really good question, but there's just so many people typing at the same time. Hold up. All right.
I'm glad you have all these questions.
Yeah, there's a lot, man. There's like Mike is filtering out the questions. There's probably been like 100 questions already asked. Yeah, hold up. Man, this is so there's just too many. Okay, hold up. There was one I really, really liked. I'm trying to find it. Okay, here. Oh no, that's a similar one. Man, this is pissing me off. Hold up.
Stop typing, people.
Okay. Man, it just keeps going. I can't find the questions, guys. Please just stop typing. Please stop typing. Please stop typing. Please just stop typing. I just need to find the questions. Okay. Let me find it. It was so good. I really, really like the question as well. Oh, great. Now Telegram's limited on because we maxed out the amount of comments now. Oh my. Okay, guys, okay. There was one question on Mike. Can you find that question where it was like the IPS with the nodes? Whoever wrote that question, IPS nodes or whatever, please.
IPFS.
IPFS, yeah. Mike, can you find that? It was okay. Here. Okay. One of the drawbacks of IPFS is that it does not guarantee permanent data storage, meaning data may be lost if nodes go offline or become unavailable when the file does not have sufficient pins. So what happens to users' files that are encrypted and stored on the IPFS when this kind of difficulty arises? Okay, that's a good question. Man. Okay, guys, you guys can start typing back again. That's fine.
Thank you very much. Very good question. So as I said, I don't have a technical background, but as I know that we have implemented a system or measures in place that. So basically, how IPFS works, obviously, there's not unlimited storage. So the files that are not interacted for a long period of time, basically been removed or partially removed. Or maybe it's not that safe anymore, or maybe big chunks of shards are removed. So what we have in place, we have a system in place that interacts with the files. So those files can stay for basically forever in IPFS. So through our ChainBack platform, it's basically make sure the files are there accessible. So that's how it works. I hope it explains.
Perfectly. Okay, we're going to take one more question. Okay, CC Jitters asks, what plans do you have for integrating third-party applications for file sharing from the cloud like Google Drive or Microsoft Teams? And what are the download sizes for each file? I guess the max download files for each. Download size for each.
Yeah, so as we use IPFS, there is no limits on file sizes at the moment. But to integrate with the Microsoft or other big platforms, we need to first get there. So that could be potentially in the future when the platform is completed and completely tested, crash tested. So when it's going to be working, that's in the future. It's possible. We have a very experienced team of devs. We have, I would say, big resources of talent. So we can build and integrate with that, and in the future maybe even share API as well. That will be integrated with ChainBack. We can do that definitely, but that's not in our near future goal. So we would have to come back to that at some point and revision.
All right. Okay, cool. I guess we're gonna drop the TikTok now. Thank you guys for all the great questions. Mike, share just TikTok link on the channel. I'm gonna get everyone to join up. Guys, remember, use your Telegram username. We're going to start around when there's 30-something people on the Telegram. On the Kahoot. Okay, guys, we're going to give you 30 more seconds. I guess a minute to join up.
Fire, brother, can I ask you to unshare your screen by chance, just so that people
unshare? Okay. Yeah, sure.
Appreciate it. And Keegan, if you want to turn your camera off, that's
I'm gonna do that.
Perfect.
I'm getting off the frog mask. Finally could breathe properly. Oh man, finally.
Nice.
Maybe face reveal in like a couple of years. Who knows? We'll do a hand reveal or something.
Yeah, it's a crypto culture. It's good.
Yeah. The thing is, I'm just pretty young. So I just don't like people like at university finding out, who
right. Yeah, and with the scary right now with the AI stuff.
I don't know. Like people at uni would look at me different if they saw if I had like a business and such like that. I'm pretty like quiet. I'm a pretty low key person,
Yeah, keep that way.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't like attention and everything.
Yeah.
So. Okay, guys, we're gonna wait a couple, like 30 seconds. Come on, guys. Why there's only 11 people? Kahoot, join up. Join up the Kahoot. Come on, guys. Let's get 25, 30 people. All right. Come on, guys. Only 16. Let's go.
Let's go. Come on, Jan.
Come on, guys. Join. So a lot of people, the Kahoot is kind of it's I don't want to say it's like it's hard on the PC for like some people, like when they have like okay phones, like it won't run. So that's the only problem. You need like a good iPhone, or like if you're on the PC, like you need to have like a decent PC as well. So it's a little bit demanding, but you do need like a good, like for people that have like Androids that are a little bit, not the best. I don't think it would really run properly. But we're getting people join. 23 people. I guess we'll start at 25. I guess people are a little bit shy today. Usually we get around 30 people that do the Kahoots. But yeah.
Let's go, ChainBack fam. Are you there? Okay. Join the Kahoot.
All right, Mike, we're going to start it in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you can start it, Mike. Okay, we got 27 people. That's fine. All right, first question. Mike, do you want to read the questions or should I read the questions?
I got this one. All right, so question number 1. Which of the following statements best describes ChainBack? We have a diverse ETH ecosystem packed full of data-related utilities, a community-ran ETH utility project specializing in file sharing and storage. The same thing for community-driven, and then for the last option, an ETH utility project that utilizes the interplanetary file system. The answer is a community-driven ETH utility project specializing in file sharing and storage. Remember, it was which of the following statements best describes? Shelby in first, Henry in second, and Trico, Market Rico in third. Question number 2. What are ChainBack's major features? File sharing and data storage, leveraging IPFS, ChainBack sign feature, ChainBack paid signatures, or all of the above? Super easy one if you guys were paying attention. I expect all of you guys should get this one right. And it is all of the above. Rico takes second. Question number 3. Such features, previously discussed in the last question, allow for a fast and reliable user-friendly experience, complete safety and security, transparency and authenticity verification, staking and DAO, all of the above, or 3/4 of the above? Which one is it, guys? If you were paying attention, this one shouldn't be too bad. It's 3/4 of the above, because as we discussed, those features don't really impact staking and DAO. It's more what it allows for. Alrighty, on to the next one. Question number 4. What technology do these primary features utilize? The IFPS, file hashing, one of the above, or both of the above? Five seconds remaining. Get your answers in fast. It is both of the above, as we discussed earlier. Question number 5, true or false? ChainBack is open source and community driven with early supporter and adopter benefits. True or false? Super easy if you guys went through their documents before or during the AMA. This was maybe explicitly said somewhere, so who knows? The answer is true, of course. Looks like most of you guys got that one. Great. Market Trico on a streak of 5. Wow. Someone did their research. Question number 6. How many different staking pools does ChainBack offer, and what are the lockup periods on them? So we have 7 pools, no lockup period, 9 pools, 1 week lockup period, 8 pools, no lockup period, or 6, 1 week. Again, I believe we discussed this twice, more towards the end, so no excuses for getting this one wrong here. It is 8, no lockup period. Great, most of you guys got that as well. Henry takes second. Question number 7. What is Archive's total token supply and buy and sell taxes? 1 mil supply, 0, 0, 100 mil, 4 and 4, 1 bill, 4 and 4, or 10 bill, 5 and 5. I always do a question similar to this on every Kahoot, kind of in terms of tokenomics, so you guys should have prepared for that in advance and went through everything. Great. Leaderboards, not changing much. Question number 8. What market cap is Archive currently sitting at, and how many people are holding the token? Closest to, of course. We have 460K with 550 holders, 300K with 350 holders, 430K with 450 holders, or 270K with 250 holders. It is 430K with 450 holders. Question number 9. According to their white paper, how far does ChainBack's roadmap go? 2024 and beyond, 2025 and beyond, all the way to 2027. Yeah, towards the end again, we discussed this, so should be a super easy one for you guys. Remember, with these Kahoots, we're testing you guys in all kind of aspects. Tokenomics to utility to community, everything. 2026 and beyond. Mixed response there. Wow, Shelby with a 9 answer streak. Congrats. That's insane. Question number 10, true or false? 75% of all ChainBack's platform income in Archive will be burned. True or false? And the answer is true, of course. Wow, some of you guys said false. Interesting. Henry takes first. Second last question, true or false? Archive holders don't have the ability to vote on decisions and participate in governance processes within ChainBack. True or false? Remember, they don't have the ability. And it is, of course, false because they do have the ability. Shelby back in first. Here's a cure on an 8 answer streak. Wow. Last question. Who represented ChainBack in today's AMA? We have Firely, FMZD, Elriot, or Kelvin. All of you guys should get this one right. I hope. I guess it was a close one because Elriot did do the opening, but It was majority Firely. All right, and on to the podium now. In third place, we have Market Trico. Congratulations. In second place, Henry. And in first, familiar face, Mr. Shelby. Congratulations, guys.
What a great turnout. Some new names for sure. All right, man. What a fun AMA. This is super exciting. I'm really liking this project. Excited to help you guys push. Once you guys have utilities and such like that, more utilities coming out. This sign back feature is really cool, and I love that you were able to showcase it to everyone that was listening and such like that. So really appreciate that. A lot of fun AMA. But yeah, super excited.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Final word. Yeah. Thanks everyone for joining. Yeah. So the new features will be rolled out. Future plans. A lot's gonna be happening. So feel free to join our Telegram group. You can ask any questions there. Our team is always available. Also, want to let you know that we have another AMA today with Binance Live in 1 hour. So come and join us there, and there will be more people, a bigger community as well. So you can ask more questions there as well. So please join us, follow us, and thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Thank you guys so much. Thank you all the frogs for joining as well. A lot of love. And yeah,
frogs are the best.
Before we leave, we have to pick random giveaway winner. So let's see who is in the pond.
Okay, guys, who's in the pond? First person to type in the pond. We gotta give it to. I think we give it to Frankie. This guy was the first.
Is Frankie in the AMA though? Let me check.
Frankie, just say if you're in the AMA. Just type in the pond.
He is.
He is? Okay, perfect. Okay. All right, perfect. Okay, Frankie's today's winner. Random listener. He was fast with it too.
Yep. Before I even said it.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining. It really means a lot. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, everyone.